Morning, Flesh and Blood world. It is Memorial Day week. Yeah, we got 2 bucks. Well, we're gonna have 2 different videos. That's later.
Daddy, I found them in the closet.
Yeah, I hid them in the closet, and you found them. Obviously, we have a pulls from the pulls. Pulls.
I'm a good boy finder.
You are a good finder. That's why we really have to hide all your presents.
Yeah.
All right, folks. This is the full review of the classic battles of Rhinar versus Dorinthea. The package is already open, but we'll take a look and just see how it is. Overall, I'll tell you right up front, I like this product. It's probably a 7 or an 8. I will go over the things that I didn't like, and especially since I've been able to do some gameplay with it. So here's the thing. This is going to be an interesting thing to have on here, and then this is another thing that I'm going to get to in a couple of minutes. But inside here is everything. There's actually normally a cardboard thing in there. Your decks are very well secure and ready to open from in there. But before you get to your decks and the cardboard, there's this little booklet, a playmat, which I'll open up here in a second, and all of your your 2 decks, which are sleeved up from play last night. Listen, this is a good product overall. The very big positive that I have to give to it, yes, Gus?
It's a shiny card.
Yeah, there's shiny cards. Yeah, and it says classic battles.
Classic battles in it. Battle.
You've probably been to a couple other videos before you got to this one. That's okay. There are a couple out there that I do want to share some information. What do you need to tell them?
We got some new battle damage dinosaurs.
Yeah, we did.
We have 4 battle damage. We have 5.
We have 5 battle damage dinosaurs now because he found some small ones when we were getting a hillbilly pull for the front yard.
We got them.
Oh yeah, we have no shame in the summer, folks. We put the pool right in the driveway. We don't care.
At Wally World, I found a water slide.
He found a water slide at Wally World. Yes, they went to Walmart.
Walmart. We call
Let's see what. There we go. That's better. Less glare on Dorinthea there. I'll just have to move her out of there.
How about Daddy? Hey, Daddy. You have this pack. I have this pack.
Yep.
You have this pack.
Okay, hold on, buddy. I gotta get through this video first. Okay, remember? We're gonna open cards as soon as I'm done with this one.
Daddy, watch this. Wow.
He's very excited. Summer vacation started yesterday, and he couldn't.
Summer vacation?
Yeah, you're on summer vacation. Remember? So the very big positive that I have coming out with this, I do think it's really good for teaching a new player.
I miss Mrs. Star.
I know. You'll see her next year, okay? You'll see her at the end of the year. He loved his teacher. The cards that are selected in these decks allow you to do everything that's it. Okay, buddy. What these decks allow you to do is use every single portion of the game that you're going to need to know. Attack reactions, defense reactions, what bobbles are, even though it's a new kind of bobble. Attacking with equipment, breaking the chain, not breaking the chain, a deck that doesn't do that. A unique thing with discard. Yes.
I really love these red packs.
Yep, you're going to open the red packs in a little bit here, okay?
These are the heavy for me.
Yeah, because you're so strong. So, overall, I do think it's good for a new player because there's been some discussion throughout the other videos that, maybe it's not. I think it is. And some of the cards that are in here are just, worse versions of cards that are played in competitive decks. So it's easy to find, and they're commons, a lot of them, so they're easy to find, so these decks are not going to be hard to upgrade. You've got one of the most important Majestics in Rhinar that you can possibly have in Alpha Rampage. So if someone wants to take these decks and upgrade them, it's going to be easy. And they're going to, as long as they get through the rules, which, con number 1, you have this book, this storybook. And if you've already seen the PDF of the lore book or something else, this is just a rehash of their stories. Now, it's not bad. It's fine. LSS, I think, has talked like they wish it was bigger. I think I wish it was bigger too. This is not a very big lore book. And okay, I got some raptor Scorpius Rexes here. So, all right, hold on, buddy. Just wait until I'm done with this one, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna. I would have liked this to be bigger. I hope they do more of. I do hope they do another battle between Katsu and Bravo, so they can do this again. But I do hope it was a little bit bigger. Now the big thing, your new player, you pick this up, and you have to go here to get the rules. Even online, you got to go right here. Now, great, it's on the box, it's right there. But now someone has to do another step to really play your game. If you have this in here, this small, it's easy to put all the basic rules in in just another 5 or 6 pages in the middle. And they really miss an opportunity to, hey, here's our story, here's how to play. Now the mat for what they have in the packaging, they weren't going to get a neoprene mat in there ever. However, yes, guys. Oh no, he's eating cards. Oh man, come on, Indoraptor. Get with the program, buddy.
No, it's Scorpius Rex.
Oh, it's Scorpius Rex. Sorry. Now this little mat, it comes out to full 2-player mat.
Scorpius Rex.
It is. And even though it's paper, I think it'll sit down well enough after only 2 or 3 games to just be able to be used at home. So I really do think that this is, for what you're getting in the product, for what they can fit in the product, I think this is totally fine. The cards themselves, now another positives is not only do these decks showcase all the parts of the game, they also showcase how beautiful the game can be. I mean, having these cold foil heroes to let people know what cold foils look like, their collectability, and it's just give these right off the bat. Dorinthea looks amazing. Rhinar also looks amazing. Yeah, buddy. Hey, bud. Just give Daddy a couple minutes, okay? We're almost done, bud. So, and then look at Rhinar. You've got the blood the blood on his arms. Honestly, ridiculous stuff. And then you got the full art cards of the arts. Then you've got cold foil weapons, which is another chase thing for people. Then we have the rainbow foil equipment of each one, and each deck has a Blossom of Spring, so that's good. That actually, this card is actually, I think, going to be played in Blitz. This is the one, and the Dorinthea specialization is very good as well. So there's 2 cards I definitely think can be played. The Rhinar Mentor can be played. Overall, that is the decks are beautiful. They incorporate everything you want to know. Having the cold foil equipment, the cold foil weapon was a great idea. And it's just, overall, when you take it out, it's a very, very good product. I'm not going to call it 100% success. It's probably a 7 or an 8. Just not even having the instructions there is one thing. The other thing is that, as entrenched players, Rhinar is going to have a tough time of it. I think experienced players, if they take these against each other, Dorinthea is going to win most of the time. I think it was, I took advantage of a short night last night. We did a really cool event at our LGS, Mr. Cars and Comics, and we got together, and we're all experienced players. Unfortunately, there was no one new to teach last night, but we did a thing where we just rolled to see which side each would get each round, and Dorinthea was just winning at a basically 2/3 clip all night. So Dorinthea can stumble. Dorinthea can cannot get the go agains when she needs it. But Rhinar just doesn't have high enough damage output per turn to be consistent. Even though it's consistent in attacking for 6, Dorinthea's total damage output is just much better. You can get to 7, 10, 11, or 12 much easier than Rhinar can get to ever go again from the 6, and that's just very difficult. Wild Ride is the best card in the deck. Wild Ride into Alpha Rampage, you can do it, but you can only do it once, and that's 15 damage in 1 turn. Then you're basically going to do 6. So Dorinthea is just, yeah, guys.
There's an ant in our house and I killed it.
Okay, good job. Good job.
I did it with my hands.
Okay, that's fine. All right, we got an ant killer in here. So I do think overall the product is pretty darn good. As far as gameplay goes, I think newer players are going to make enough mistakes with Dorinthea and not sequence things correctly, which, by the way, another good learning tool. It's like, oh, I need to do it this way instead of that way. That's good for new players. I think this is a fantastic product for new players. When you put in the skew of an entrenched player playing with these, you're not going to enjoy a lot of them. But, there are some entrenched players are going to get some, get this. I'm probably going to get another one just to have 2 of the Rhinar mentors and 2 of the Dorinthea specializations. That's just, no, you don't need to do that. And the other thing is, and I actually had a trade for one of them, so I'm only paying for one, but that's a whole other thing. However, if you're entrenched, you're probably going to try to buy the singles of the cards that might actually be used. The cards look beautiful. The art is beautiful. The deck construction themselves, as far as what you're limited to, as far as how far you can really go with a new product, is good. It's also complex enough that you're going to learn every aspect of how to play the game. So, but the other thing is, I'm seeing these for $40 to $45, not the $50 that I'm glad it's not the 50 that we saw up front. I would like to see this product again, but I'd rather see it at a little bit lower price point, because it's tough to get new players to buy something at that kind of price. But if they do, they're getting some stuff here. Alpha Rampage is a card that is from an older set and maybe hard to get for new players. So that's reintroducing them to that hero in a way. So I think there's again, I think this is like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I'd like to see how they do on their next go around, and I'm just looking forward to that. But this is what you're gonna get. You got the rule book, you got the mat, you got all the beautiful cards, and in fact, I'm gonna teach a very good friend of mine how to play today using these. So I appreciate anybody taking the time to watch this video. But the gameplay for enfranchised players, it's gonna get stale after a few games. But I think with everything else that's involved, it still serves its purpose to new players. Just really big miss on not throwing in instructions, at least quick start in all the turns, and maybe, LSS has stolen a lot of things from Magic. One thing they can steal from them is a little turn order card in here that you can put on the mat. That would have been a really good thing to have on here. Overall, though, for first shot at a product like this, I'd say it's a general success, but things can be improved. I don't know how you're going to improve deck construction for franchise players, and I don't even know if I don't think you should. It says right on the box, new players. It's not really, it's not really for us, for guys who are making videos like this or whatever. But it's still good enough. It's still good, clean, crisp gameplay. You're gonna learn. You're gonna be able to take some of the cards that you want for your blitz decks or your hero out of here if you're an unfranchised player and you buy this, and you're gonna move on. You're gonna just say, "Hey, I did that. Okay, it was kind of cool," and that's okay. So overall, I think it's a pretty solid product. It's not an A plus or anything like that, but it's still pretty darn good. Thanks for listening and watching, or whatever you're doing. And we're going to be back with the Polish kid here in just a moment.